Hello there, everyone. Oversoul here, and welcome back to Vertigo. In the last episode, holy hell, we had some revelations. And now there's probably going to be even more.
Sorry I always keep you waiting. Harley was still printing the Horowitz file for me.
Whose file?
Lisa E. Horowitz. One of the three women to rent a car at Wong's just before Faye popped up at Miller's place. And
Well, they're trying to
considering
figure
her
out
age, the only one who could be our buddy. I asked Harley to get us some details on her. We could take a look at it, if you want.
And I thought this only happened in movies.
Welcome to my life. Would you rather take one last look at the board before reading her file? Do a run-through of the investigation?
Just in case, I'd like to take a closer look at it.
Okay. Where should we start?
Good question.
Ed has several issues that are not usually seen together. To start with, the death of his family at the hand of his father, which contributed to his becoming the most cynical patient I've ever treated. Then, there's the repression of that trauma, spurred on by his Aunt Claire. And finally, somebody arriving who was capable of harnessing that trauma to intentionally drive him crazy.
And is that the case? Is he crazy?
Crazy is a very relative term, but if Faye's aim was to strip him of his sanity, she did not manage to do so.
Somehow, thankfully,
We know for sure that the bullet that killed Samuel Franklin came from the gun found in Miller's wrecked car, and which we now know was planted there by Faye. It's no secret that she wanted to frame Miller. So she may possibly be the murderer, but why did she kill him? What did Samuel Franklin do? What did he know?
this shit just keeps going deeper, huh?
Frankly, after 4 days of searching, I'm starting to lose hope. I really want to believe she's still alive, but...
Something tells me we'll find her.
I hope so. Thanks.
Just trying to be optimistic.
The Franklin's ranch has a lousy cell phone service, so somebody cut their landline so they'd have no means of contacting anyone. The same night that Samuel Franklin was murdered, and just a few hours before Dennison called the police, claiming Ed Miller had tried to commit suicide at the Brody Canyon Bridge.
Yeah, so, like, did she do it on purpose to frame? Like, was Samuel Franklin just a random, innocent that she chose just for the purpose of framing Ed?
Faye reenacted, with total precision, the accident in which... in which Maddie Miller died. As well as her daughter. Ed Miller claims that his daughter, the new Jenny, was in the car. But the only evidence we have of her existence is a picture found on Faye's phone.
On top of that, Faye wanted to make extra sure to frame Ed, so she planted a gun in the car, the exact same one that killed Samuel Franklin, and a bottle of whiskey, which is exactly what John Miller had been drinking before he killed himself.
This woman is insane.
Faye paid him $10,000 to help her execute the last part of her plan. Together, they pushed Ed's car into the canyon.
Later, Faye dressed up as John Miller, waited for Dennison to wake Ed up, and pretended to jump off the bridge. But wearing a harness with a rope hook to it, She hid right under the bridge and put the disguise and the climbing equipment in the duffel bag,
Oh, she
while
was wearing a
Dennison made
harness.
sure
Okay.
Ed didn't jump and called the police.
That's right. She was wearing a harness under the clothes. Okay, that makes some more sense. I thought she had the rope tied to her leg, and I was like, that's not practical. But knowing there was a harness, that makes more sense. I should have figured that.
There was a men's suit in a bag we found under the bridge, which Faye wore to look like John Miller,
So she
who'd
changed
committed
back out
suicide
of
by
the suit
jumping off
before
the
she
same
died.
bridge. There was also a neuroleptic, likely used to put Ed Miller to sleep.
So who
Rock
killed
climbing
her?
equipment, key to a vehicle we have yet to identify.
Maybe it was her getaway car.
Maybe.
Or the rental car she showed up in last time.
We know that on October 8th of last year, she showed up at Miller's house, slept with him, and vanished, only to show up a year later with a kid, Jenny, supposedly the daughter of Miller, who she's been gaslighting and drugging for weeks, disguised as his mother. Her motive? Revenge. According to what she told Dennison, he had taken everything away from her. Do you think that could have happened?
I don't know.
Ed is afraid of committing to a partner, maybe because of his family history. But he doesn't fit the pattern of behavior of an abuser, much less a rapist. Still, though it pains me to say this, we can't rule out anything. But the thing that puzzles me the most is, why did her plan backfire? Did she just slip and that's it? Did she get her revenge and then decide to end it all? Or what are we missing?
You would think she would stick around to see her revenge play out. She would
Well,
want to see him
I'd
suffer.
say I've got a pretty clear picture. Let's look at the file.
That's why there's still like
Great.
2.5 hours left in this thing, because we don't fucking know the answers to that shit yet.
This
It's
is
very-
Lisa Horwitz, the day she graduated from Yale as a psych major, also as valedictorian.
It does
Anything
kind of
come
look
to
like
mind?
her. It does kind of look like her.
This isn't her best picture, but it's pretty clear this could be the same person.
Could be.
Faye told Ed that she just graduated as a psych major.
So it all adds up.
Okay. But why was she so mad at him? What the fuck did he do?
Her studies would explain why she had knowledge of the narcotic effects of that drug, wouldn't it?
Maybe.
Let's see what the file says. Daughter of Peter and Marlene Horowitz, upper middle class. They were well off. They both died when Lisa was a little girl. Should we stick the picture on the board or skip to the next one?
Wait, they both died when she was little. They both died when she was little. So did Ed do something that caused that? Maybe drunk driving accident or something?
I can see a few connections here.
You're the boss.
I guess her family's social standing explains why a 23-year-old girl would have $10,000 on hand to give to Dennison.
Right. Though, with everything she seems to have done, I wouldn't be surprised if she got the money through other, less legal means.
True.
They didn't die in a car crash, did they?
No. Cancer. Colon and throat. Within the span of about 2 years.
Then maybe it's not that important. Maybe that's not what her revenge is about.
She was orphaned at a very young age. Her story resembles Ed's.
Now for the fun part. After her parents' death, she became depressed. Self-harm, suicide attempts. She spent several months in the New Jersey Psychiatric Hospital. Possibly the most expensive one in New England.
Rings
Okay.
a bell. I think a patient of mine went there. Who was it?
The night before she was going to be released, her best friend from the hospital got drunk and jumped off the roof of the building.
Okay.
Isn't it odd that her best friend from the hospital killed herself by jumping off a building and that she ended up the same way?
Yes. Maybe she jumped too. Maybe she was trying to emulate her. But why?
For some reason, she looks like a Danganronpa character in that picture. I'm just saying. Maybe it's the crazy in her face.
Isn't it ironic that a former psychiatric patient would pursue psychiatry?
It makes sense. A few people in my class had similar backgrounds. Some did it to get to know themselves better. Others
I didn't even
wanted
know-
to give back, help people who had gone through something similar.
I didn't even know that was allowed. I thought at one point there was a point where you couldn't get a job in that department if you had history like that.
Did Ed Miller, after everything that happened to him as a kid, never go to a psych hospital?
He almost did, but his Aunt Claire kept it from happening. She took him home to San Bernardino and essentially brainwashed him, burying most of his negative memories.
Mm-hmm.
Her friend got drunk right before committing suicide by throwing herself over the ledge.
Like Miller's father.
Jeez. Why is everything so convoluted?
And so
When she
goddamn
was
similar.
released, Lisa went back to New York under the guardianship of her paternal grandmother, Diane Horowitz, who a few weeks later fell down the stairs, breaking her neck. What do we do with this one? Stick it there or pass?
Are these all...
Don't you feel like her grandmother's death is too much of a coincidence?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, everyone around her keeps dying. Why is that? I want to investigate all of these. I don't think anything is not relevant, to be honest. It's all connected somehow. We'll figure it out.
What does this woman have against the elderly? Why does she go through so much trouble keeping Miller alive, but then go and kill his neighbor like it's nothing? This is from a couple of years ago. A climbing wall in her neighborhood in New York.
Okay, so she's a really good climber. That still doesn't explain how she could just climb a vertical-ass concrete wall with no handholds.
Another coincidence?
There's no question. Lisa is our Fae. What? You're still not sure.
I've been wrong too many times not to have my doubts. And this is from a few weeks ago.
But how much more
Lisa
proof do you need?
Horowitz applied for a position as a psychiatrist in training at the only psychiatric hospital in our county, and she got it. She's supposed to be starting at the end of the month, though I doubt she will.
Why would a wealthy young woman from New York with an outstanding academic record want to work at a hospital with such a poor reputation and so far from home?
To get close to Ed, of course. That was the whole point, after all.
The doctor who was assigned to Ed at the hospital before Robert Kerrigan hired me to treat him was quite inclined to admitting him to a mental institution. The mental institution where Lisa was going to work is almost certainly the same one Ed would have been admitted to.
Are you saying that?
That was the last part of the plan. Become his psychiatrist and torture him.
Okay, that makes sense
Let's
now.
take a look at her medical record.
Like the Joker and Harley, but in reverse.
She weighed almost 9 pounds when she was born. At age 11, her appendix was removed.
What is it?
That's definitely her. There's no way that's not her.
Let me make a quick call, just to double check.
Oh, he's gonna call the coroner and ask about...
Pat? It's Reyes.
Is the corpse's appendix
Remember the
removed?
body we brought in yesterday? The blonde girl?
Why does everyone keep calling her blonde? Her hair is gray. I don't
Ah.
understand.
Perfect. Can you tell me if she has a scar? The kind you would have from getting your appendix removed?
It's fucking silver or gray. It's not blonde.
Are you sure?
She better fucking have it. No, come on, come on. There's no way it's not the same
Okay.
person.
Thanks, Patty.
I can't believe it. It has to be her. It's her.
But no.
No. We were so close.
I'm sorry. It happens a lot.
Unless she did something to cover
Think
up the
you have a
scar.
bite, you tug at the line, and all you have to do is reel it in, but just at the last minute. I wouldn't give it too much more thought right now.
Wait,
We should get some rest.
she just realized something, didn't she? Come on, spit it out.
It wasn't my patient.
Who? What are you talking about?
Care to share with the class?
How long ago was Lisa Horowitz released?
Why is that important?
8 years?
Yeah, I need to know
Ages.
also why that's important.
What was her friend's name? The one who committed suicide.
Veronica Carrigan.
What if she didn't, then? Are you trying to say Faye is Veronica? And she just changed her appearance to look like Faye? Friendship. To achieve their ultimate goal, the psychopath will sacrifice everything, including their own happiness. Okay. Oh, we're flashing way back, aren't we?
My dearest one, because there's nothing to fear. Let's wait together for the sun to show us the monsters not here.
They're gonna find me.
You scared me to death. How'd you get in?
I stole this from Mr. Fatbutt.
What if he notices it's missing?
He got really sleepy all of a sudden. He'll be in bed for a while.
If they catch you,
It's obvious which one of these is Faye, although
I
they do
wasn't
both
about
look
to
similar.
leave you all alone on your last night here. Are we best friends, or what? Besides, I've got a surprise for you. Come on, follow me.
but I'm not sure if...
Uh-oh, screen turning red. Means she's about to do something bad.
Are we best friends, or not? Besides, you're not a patient anymore. They can't touch you.
All right. But I have to finish writing my diary entry for today. It's my routine.
It's your routine. I'll wait for you.
Okay. Take Lisa to rooftop. Find out more about Lisa's life. Okay, so we're playing as Veronica. Okay, so that's Lisa Horowitz, the blonde one with the glasses. So that means we must be Veronica. So Faye is Veronica then. This just took an interesting turn.
We're the same age, aren't we?
You're 15 too, right? Why?
No reason.
No reason besides my diabolical evil plan. Even at 15, she was fucking evil. No way she successfully does this with her eyes closed. That's some horse shit. Okay, are we done yet? Holy shit. Longest QuickTime event ever. Nope, that's not quite right. Little off in a couple spots. And you see how mad it made her that it wasn't perfect?
They let you wear earrings that aren't clip-ons?
It's a reward. I haven't hurt myself in a long time. My grandma sends them to me. She's so sweet.
You're so lucky.
You know what? Take one.
No, I couldn't.
Are we best friends or what?
I see what's gonna happen here. She's gonna kill Lisa and then steal her identity. So she liked that pain?
So?
You're so brave. I finished my entry. I'm gonna go pee and we
Hold
can...
on. I want you to have something of mine, too.
Mm-hmm.
It's my lucky pendant. Nothing bad can happen to you as long as it's around your neck.
But
Are we best friends, or what?
Yeah, okay. What baffles me is that they couldn't
That
figure
looks
out
so freaking cool on you.
just from DNA whose
it's
body it was.
beautiful.
All right, do what you gotta do and I'll show you the surprise.
Oh, tremble not, my dearest one, because there's nothing to fear. Let's wait together.
Why didn't you close the
for
door?
sun to show us the monster's not here.
There's definitely a monster here. Definitely a monster. They do such a good job at making
Starting
her look
tonight, you're my
evil.
new best friend.
Yeah, they do such a good job at making her look evil here.
Completely empty.
Are you done taking a piss yet, or... I don't want to just walk in the bathroom, but I feel like I'm gonna have to get things moving.
Hey, don't look!
Whoops. Sorry.
Oh, here we go. More stuff to interact with. It's more creepy than it is excited.
That surprise? You sure you can't give it to me here?
Positive. Now I'm scared. What if you don't like it?
Of course I'm gonna like it. This is so exciting.
Wait for me here while I finish getting it ready, okay?
Boy. Yep, I knew it. I can tell just by the fucking thing. Did she poison this cupcake? Jump.
This is the spot.
This is not how it happened, though, clearly. Is this just to show us how crazy she is? She has no problem just putting her life in danger to accomplish her goals. Well, hold up.
At one point, I considered electrocuting you, but I need you to be disfigured from falling face first into the ground. Face to the ground. How poetic.
The disfiguration is an important part of the step, isn't it? So that they can't tell who she really is. Okay. Oops, excuse me. No. Alright, clearly there's something I haven't interacted with yet. I'm missing a detail here. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay.
Not here. You wouldn't fall far enough. If there's one thing I'm going to miss, it's climbing therapy. I know what I'm gonna do first thing when I get to New York.
This isn't it either. It's got to be the front where she did her little walk. Oh, she hit a lighter up here. That's what this is. Okay. I figured those stairs weren't just there for show. Why does she sound like she's wearing shoes? She came out here barefoot, didn't she? Yeah, still barefoot. But the sound effects still sound like she has shoes on. That's funny. All right. That's got to be it, right? Yep. Here we go.
No?
Still missing a few things.
What exactly? Oh. The vodka. Oh, okay. So there was alcohol involved. Where did you get that? In an asylum.
Close your eyes and give me your hand. Don't open your eyes yet. Go ahead and sit down. Here. On the ground. Mm-hmm. Ready. Open your eyes and make a wish.
I'm gonna miss you so much.
Blow.
Now, what did you put in that cupcake?
Seriously, why did I meet you so late? When I already knew I was leaving.
Want to open up a little more?
What's that?
Consider it my way of saying thank you. For the best week of my life.
But, Veronica...
You became
Come
best friends
on.
after a week.
You're out of the
A
limit
week?
then tomorrow. It's your last chance to do crazy stuff.
I've never, ever tried it.
Ooh, are we playing Never Have I Ever? My turn to drink then. Never have I ever played with the Rubik's Cube.
Cheater! Guilty!
Well, you know.
This is disgusting.
You get used to it. Your turn.
Never have I ever kissed a boy.
What about a girl?
Veronica!
Well, either way, really. Never have I ever lived with my grandma.
Ha! You're saying that because I told you I lived with my grandma before coming here.
You've barely told me anything about her.
She's cool. I don't know.
And now you're going to be living with her again? I want to know everything about her.
Okay, so you get deep into conversation
And
with the
she's-
drunkenness.
A cool grandma. She doesn't even look like a grandma. She goes up and down the stairs like she's Rocky. But it's my turn. Never have I ever made my own breakfast.
You haven't?
Back home, the maid did it. Here, who knows?
Well, I've never made my own breakfast either, so I don't drink. Never have I ever had a room to myself.
You haven't? But here,
Here doesn't count. This isn't real life.
ugh, I had a really pretty room at my grandma's house.
And now you're going to be living there again. Tell me everything about it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, It's a really sick house. New York's so cool.
So she killed Lisa, took Lisa's identity, and then killed Lisa's
My
grandmother.
turn. Never have I ever...
Come here. I want you to feel the coolest thing you're ever gonna feel in your life.
Death?
I think I'm a little cold.
Follow me.
She gave... Alright, she gave her pendant, her jacket, and then threw off the roof
scared.
face first so she could...
Take her shoes off. You'll grip onto the beam better.
That's so stupid. It's just so you can steal her
I'm
shoes.
Scared.
What did we say?
That this was my last night to do crazy stuff.
Plus, not only am I your best friend, but also the best climber in this madhouse. Who would you be safer with?
But I'm a little drunk.
Give me your glasses. That way, you won't see so blurry.
Oh, shit.
I'll be right behind you, holding on to you. Each step you take will be like flying over everything that ever hurt you.
Jesus Christ. Man, this story took a
Veronica?
turn I was not expecting.
When I'm not here anymore, will we still be friends?
You'll always be a part of me.
Man, the anticipation of knowing what's coming makes me more nervous than if I didn't know.
You were right. It's like flying.
Oh, and they're gonna make me do this part too. God, that's fucked up.
Face to the ground. Look what you've done. I hate you.
Jesus Christ. And she convincingly looks like Lisa.
Because there is nothing to fear. Let's wait together for
Well, and now they're both dead, so what does it really matter anymore? But still, holy shit, what a twist.
I have to talk to Ed.
Aw, how cute. Jesus Christ. They just throw so many curveballs at you at once in these last few hours. Just plot twist after plot twist after plot twist. It's like a goddamn Danganronpa game.
Wait, let me see if I'm following this. All of the girls on this list are random hookups or fans that may possibly have something against you, with reason?
Oh no. Oh no. No. No way.
Oh, I was worried there. It's 3 pages long.
Those are the ones I remember. I've lost contact with a lot of the others or forgotten their names.
Oh, Jesus Christ, so
The
it's
number
actually
on the
worse.
left is my guess for how angry they are, if that helps. Doesn't help, does it? Anyway, there was something important you had to tell me?
I don't know what the best way to put this is, but don't ask why, but I need you to tell me about Veronica Kerrigan.
What? Why? No.
Ed, please. It's important.
What is this? Don't let a single day go by without Ed telling me about some childhood trauma.
Ed.
Even with what she did to me, tarnishing her memory isn't what I had planned. She was completely off her rocker, but she was a kid and the daughter of a good friend of mine. Well, at least at the time.
Trust me. Please.
Only since I owe you one.
Okay. So there's some history with Ed and Veronica, after all. Interesting. Well. Oh, good, it's saved right here. Daddy, some subjects attach all their positive emotions to a parent figure. However, the mere fear of losing such an anchor could destabilize the subject forever. Interesting. All right, well. Oh, here's Veronica. Okay, well, we're going to have to learn some more about Veronica's history in the next episode, because that's going to be it for this one. We had two 40-minute episodes this week, which is a little longer than they usually are, but I think we'll get closer to we'll hit the ending faster that way. So, and plus things are getting really good. It's hard to put it down. But anyways, that'll be it for this episode. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, remember to smash that like button. And as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you possibly on another day, definitely at another time, and likely in another video, huh? Okay, goodbye now.